Oh hey internet, what is up? Welcome back to Squeaky Chair channel, where my chair is gonna squeak for the next half hour while we play Synchronicity Prologue from the Shin Megami Tensei universe, the Atlas free game that's going to be only available for the rest of this month, I think, maybe just before January to be completely honest. So if this game interests you in any way, check out the description below. Download the virus that you get by clicking the link, and then download the free game and check it out for yourself. No virus, but there's no reason why you. I'm not leaving you any reason to trust or believe me one bit. Anyway. Let me adjust my brain and microphone. Yeah, another epic chapter here with Synchronicity Prologue. With this chapter, what we're doing is we're not necessarily we just defeated the sort of tarot or maybe playing card girl, and instead of venturing forward, causing more loose ends, we're going back. We're going back to a time. You know what? None of I'm finding out when you say going back to a time in history. I'm drawing blanks to an appropriate YouTube friendly response, and I'm just nope. It's one of those you open up the door and there's a monster behind you. You're like, no, not that one. You open up the other one and it's a pit of spikes. You're like, no, not that one. And then then the third door is just like a grown man in a diaper sniffing his fingers, and you're like, no, not this one either. So unfortunately, no way I could really end that sentence. Not without immediately regretting the stupid shit that comes out of my mouth. But yes, we are going back, wrapping up some of the loose ends that have been sort of plaguing our playthrough so far. Especially when it comes to just like rambling and acknowledging the fact that there's a lot that we have kind of left in the dust and that we really should pick up. Some videos ago we saw that once we actually went into one of our secret areas, that it actually had like a maximum HP boost in it. So it's very advantageous for us to take a look and actually put the effort forth of exploring all these extra like little secrets in secret areas. The secrets that may be in these secret areas, I don't know. So that's exactly what we are doing. Have I explained that yet? Are we clear what now that we have literally walked through the whole map that we have unlocked so far, explaining what we're doing, we have done it. As you can see, there's a little like sort of hallway that's unexplored, and that's been open since like the first video. I'm not sure exactly why we never really went down that hallway to check out that area, but so it is, as well as the very top of Hell Castle, which I forget what I named it. Fighting with this sort of magical shopkeeper. When we kind of climbed all those the sort of shadow tower, climbed all those chandeliers and all that, you can see up top in the top left corner that the very furthest reaches of that haven't been explored. So I think that's going to be the main focus, is knocking out those two things and seeing what happens afterwards. I mean, hey, might as well while we're back here kind of test some of these walls. You never can be too sure. But this game has been surprisingly great. You know, it's got some length to it. But here we are with this sort of area that we have skipped for the majority of the game. Reaching some dialogue here, unfortunately not meant for my eyes, but as I can parse as it's kind of shooting us off the mist, yeah, you know, kind of fortunately for us, but unfortunately now, you know, apparently that was not a place that we could kind of get through. That sort of purple poisonous mist was keeping us through, so, you know, that was kind of a letdown, trekking all the way back here just to find out that, hey, we couldn't have ventured forward through that hallway anyway, so that's kind of a bummer. I mean, what kind of weird luck is that, you know? For us to have intentionally left that behind and properly intentionally, you know, left that behind. Checking out the map now just to see what exactly is going on, what's left in this map. There's not a whole lot left unless it's a little secret nook somewhere, you know? You feel me? Actually, you may have missed it right there, but there's a little brass knuckle there. A little piece of the brass circle when you're in the sort of shadow realm. If we remember to be there in the future, we'll have to get that. As I'm seeing it again in the replay here. Still able to kill those ice guys with Jack Frost. Certainly much easier to use Jack-o'-lantern here for it, but and as you can tell, we are climbing up on our experience points here, really close to level 10. And really, with these guys, you can still deal them some damage as well. It takes quite a while because you're doing 2 points apiece, but you can get it done. But yeah, right now, my I think that when it comes to professionally here on YouTube and on the channel, I am kind of at a quandary, kind of at a fork in the road. Although it's not the worst fork in the road, you know, it's, you know, I'm looking at doing some, you know, redesigning, you know, some stylistic changes for the new year. So I'm kind of debating what I should kind of commit to this year, what I should commit to next year. You know, I do have to wait for old slap nuts to get my graphics done. So who knows? It might not ever happen. You know. But you know, like Tent to Shooter just came out today, so I kind of want to try that out. However, it's one of those things, like, you know, do I sit on it and, you know, wait for 2018 to come around and kind of hit that, or I don't know. Certainly I'd like to hit, you know, finish Jetbuster first, you know, get that 1cc. I think we're pretty good, you know. I don't think we're particularly close, you know. We just have to. There's our level up there. You know, I'd like to see us take on the last boss and see, at least see how difficult he is, or she is, or it is, before we can really say how close we are. Here we are with just a little bit of precaution, getting through here. Oh, this is the Tower of Hell, or the tower of illusions I was speaking of before, where, you know, things kind of blink in and blink out depending if you're touching the candelabras or not, that sort of thing. And actually, it appears one of the secret areas that we had made mention of trying to get in some future point. Here we are, picking up a MP maximum stat increase this time. So that's pretty cool. Permanent stat increases, those are always going to be handy and welcomed. However, we do have to switch the sort of world over and get out of purple world. No, unfortunately, I think it's going to be in that room on the right, not necessarily anywhere else. There we go. Although, we could check out this, see what all this is up. Being level 10 now, we have to figure out what that 10 is in the dialogue, and obviously it's nothing that we need to particularly care about, but who knows. Like we said before, it might be just one of those, like tips and tricks type of little helper or something. Alright, onward and outward. Now that we have the whole place switched up, we can actually try to get across all this. And you can tell Jack-o'-lantern needs that extra height to kind of squeak by. He levitates just fine, but he has to be on, on top of something. And this is an area that we had some difficulty before, not figuring out exactly what we need to do, but it doesn't take us that long to kind of figure exactly what we need to do here. Because as you can tell, if we were to kind of glide over, we would just touch that second candelabra and kind of screw everything up. But there you go, a sort of light bulb, moment there going, oh, okay, I get it now. Then we picked up this, which is a sort of, looks like a lightning attack. Still, unfortunately, not sure exactly how to get it. However, we just kind of fall upon the mystical menu that we were kind of talking about, of like, oh shit, this is, when you hold the special attack button, you can kind of change your stuff from, the fire attack that we haven't been using to the Mazio, electric attack we just picked up, to even all the consumables. So the consumables are sort of like linked within our special attack menu. So there we go. If nothing else has come out of this episode, we've kind of figured out, a lot of the tinier things that have been kind of confounding us in prior sessions. And there we go. We're actually putting Mazu to work right there with some crazy electric damage. So there we go so far. I mean, we have both a fire and an ice character now with an electric super move. So, there aren't too many elements left that we can kind of take advantage of. As you can tell, later on in the stage, kind of where we were is kind of where we want to go back to. We seem to have did everything that we wanted to do here, and here we are just dealing some crazy death, as you'd expect. You would do after in a Castlevania. Once you've gained some power, you can go back into those early stages of the game and then just like wipe everyone out. That's what we're kind of finding. All right. So now that we've cleared all the refuse from the beginning of the game, we can kind of check out this as well. Venture forward, my wayward son. I don't think that's the lyric, but we'll go with it. Tell you what, using the elevator as jack-o'-lantern is a little weird. Exploring pretty much new territory here now. It's something behind that hi-ho sign. It's like a new special attack, possibly. It's the mask for the video game Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey, which is what this game, I believe, is kind of setting you up for, is the release for that game. Maybe some details kind of cluing you on that, so. Demon-E HD, Demon-E Ho. And actually what's kind of cool is you know, as Jack Frost here, you can actually just change your character entirely to Squeaky Shoes laser gun dude. So just as we were talking about how we don't necessarily have a laser character, you can actually change your ice guy to an electric guy. Pretty neat stuff. So not necessarily a third character for us to use, but we can alternate from ice to electric now. Something's going on here with Mr. Guinea Pig. I would have to imagine something to do with the new Strange Journey suit that we have picked up, but especially now that he's reading that parchment that kind of came with it. Some serious turn of music. The tone kind of changed here a bit. So it's something, not good, but not like a boss attacked us or anything. So we'll have to venture on and figure out what the heck all that, that was all about, Maybe not the most powerful attacks either, but pretty fun stuff. I mean, that laser is pretty awesome, where you can kind of just drop a death laser and, deal damage to everyone. Alright, so it seems like we're pretty much well discovered, except for a little bit here in this right area. So we're going to go back down to that purple mist. The purple mist being like the... what we're hoping is... Oh, Jesus, there we go. Found a secret area. Just need to teleport back. We're thinking that, the purple mask can be kind of... kind of worked around with the mask of Demon-E Ho, Demon-E HD. I'm not sure exactly what that would be. I think that's Ho. Looks like the same letter as Shigeshi no Tama there, so... Squeaky clown shoes as well. Underwater, yeah, jack-o'-lantern is just not doing much good, so luckily we have options. Yeah, where the strengths lie, maybe when we have multiple monsters on the screen that we can hit it all at the same time. Yeah, kind of like that. That's going to be the strength of our gun. You know, it shoots down one enemy, you know, a single enemy pretty well, but yeah, that sort of whole line attack, that's where it's going to be. Oh, stage 4. No, that's exactly it. Walking through that purple mist there with the suit on makes us invulnerable. So now here we are. And almost perfect timing having to sort of clean up all the unexplored areas that we have discovered now to kind of, you know, kind of be in a good place in this level now. Yeah, that's where it's at right there. That's going to prove to be a lot of experience points when we do stuff like that. So we got one of those sort of like teeter-totters, sort of seesaws. However, not sure how you can get maybe like Jack Frost or somebody to kind of propel you up there. So maybe something we'll have to figure out in the future. Until then, I mean, in the meantime, we certainly have other areas to explore, so I think we're going to go for that as well. Another piece of a brass ring. And that brings us down here, so a little weird, even considering we can't really break down through this floor, but discovering we can go through this wall, so we'll fight on through here. Another brass piece. You can kind of tell that there's some weak areas in a lot of these walls, and they're obvious discoloration, so however, we have this sort of pillar in the way there. Not really sure how we're supposed to get through that, but I'm sure it's just a matter of time before we figure it out. Got one of those little teleports here. Not sure why we did that, but we'll have to remedy that real quick. All kinds of these sort of brass ring pieces. But also strange that we find like just an enemy and a ring piece in this room and not really, you know, not really a sort of path forward. So it really does kind of indicate that we got to get rid of that pillar up there somehow. Maybe with the death of that goat character, the pillar's gone now, but it is still there. Maybe something to do with ice. Doesn't seem to be the case entirely. Yeah, and you can tell that we're supposed to go below this as well. I'm starting to think that we're going to get an ability where it can kind of phase through things rather quickly. But we'll see. It would seem like, you know, that would be the wind ability that we're kind of missing out of the 4 here. Quite the Hadouken there. Taking all kinds of just unneeded damage there. Yeah, we're gonna be lucky if we make it through here alive. But yeah, not killing the monkey there will guarantee it that it pops us back up to this level here. Actually, using those muscle drinks that we purchased some time ago is probably a good idea, considering we've been working without them. That, you know, them saving us here is probably the way to go. So it's a matter of not getting the monkey killed. Don't kill the monkey. He's gonna help you pop you up to the next level. Actually, another secret here. Another giant goat and a brass piece. That's going to conclude a full one, which is going to give us a recovery speed up. That must be for MP, I suppose. Actually, we got to be pretty careful about not hitting that monkey as well. Although it does look like he's immune to ice. You know, you don't want to really test it too much. And there's a save point. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that stuff. And we'll come back and play some more Synchronicity Prologue in the future.